Have you ever held a banknote and wondered about its story? Where did it come from? What journey has it been on? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating history of one of Southeast Asia's most intriguing currencies, the Myanmar Kyat. From royal gold coins to modern banknotes, the story of the Kyat is a story of Myanmar, itself a tale of kingdoms, colonial rule, and the birth of a nation. So, grab your wallets and let's unravel the rich tapestry of the Myanmar Kyat. Our story begins in the 19th century, during the Kambang dynasty, under the reign of King Mindon Min. Before this, various forms of currency were used across the land, but King Mindon had a vision for a unified, modern monetary system. In 1852, he established the first royal mint in Mandalay, the kingdom's glorious capital. This was a monumental step. For the first time, Myanmar began producing standardized coins. These weren't just any coins. They were beautifully crafted pieces of silver and gold, bearing the image of a peacock, a symbol of royalty and the sun. These peacock coins, as they became known, were the first official Kyat. The silver Kyat was the standard, with smaller denominations like the Mat, Mu, and Pei. Imagine the hustle and bustle of Mandalay's markets, with merchants and shoppers exchanging these new, shiny coins, a symbol of a modernizing kingdom. This was a golden era for Burmese currency, a time of pride and sovereignty reflected in the very money people held in their hands. But history, as we know, is full of twists and turns. The late 19th century saw the arrival of the British and Wheat Dem, a new chapter for Myanmar, then called Burma. In 1885, the Kambang dynasty fell, and the country became a province of British India. The proud peacock, Kyat, was replaced by the Indian rupee. For over half a century, the sounds of the rupee and the anna filled the markets, from the bustling port of Yangon to the rural villages. The royal mint in Mandalay fell silent, its machinery a relic of a bygone era of independence. While the rupee was the official currency, the memory of the Kyat lingered in the hearts of the people, a symbol of their lost kingdom. This period of British rule fundamentally changed the economic landscape, integrating Burma into the global colonial economy, all while using a currency that was foreign to its soil. Then came the Second World War, a tumultuous period that brought yet another dramatic shift. During the Japanese occupation from 1942 to 1945, a new currency was introduced, the Japanese occupation rupee, and later, a new version of the Kyat. These notes were printed quickly and in large quantities, leading to massive inflation. People called it Japanese funny money because its value plummeted almost as soon as it was issued. Imagine needing a wheelbarrow full of cash just to buy a loaf of bread. This was the economic reality for many. It was a chaotic and difficult time, and the currency reflected that instability. The end of the war and the departure of the Japanese left the economy in shambles, but it also paved the way for a new beginning. On January 4th, 1948, Myanmar gained its independence. A wave of national pride swept the nation, and with it came the desire to reclaim its identity, including its currency. In 1952, exactly 100 years after King Mindon established his royal mint, the Union Bank of Burma reintroduced the Kyat. This time, however, it was a decimalized system. 1 Kyat was now equal to 100 piastres. This was a significant moment. The new banknotes featured national heroes like General Aung San, the father of modern Myanmar, and iconic cultural symbols like the Chinth, the mythical lion-like creature that guards temples. The peacock, King Mindon's royal symbol, also made a comeback, connecting the new currency to its historic roots. The reintroduction of the Kyat was more than just an economic policy. It was a powerful statement of sovereignty and a look forward to a self-determined future. So, how are these modern banknotes and coins made today? It's a fascinating blend of art, technology, and high-security manufacturing. The process is managed by the Central Bank of Myanmar and takes place at a high-security printing works known as WASI. It all starts with the design. Artists and designers create intricate images that reflect Myanmar's rich culture, history, and natural beauty. These designs aren't just for looks. They incorporate complex patterns and features that are difficult to counterfeit. Once the design is finalized, special printing plates are engraved. The printing process itself is highly specialized. It uses a technique called intaglio printing, where the ink is forced into the engraved lines of the plate under immense pressure. This gives the banknotes their distinctive raised feel, a key security feature you can actually touch. Multiple layers of ink are applied, creating a rich and detailed image. But what about security? To stay ahead of counterfeiters, modern Kyat banknotes are packed with advanced security features. When you hold a note up to the light, you'll see a watermark, often a portrait or a symbol, embedded within the paper itself. There's also a security thread, a thin metallic or plastic strip woven into the paper, which can be seen as a solid line when held to the light. Some notes have holographic patches that change color and image when you tilt them, or microprinting, which is text so small it's barely visible to the naked eye. Each feature is a tiny fortress, protecting the integrity of the currency. The paper itself is special, too. It is not made from wood pulp like regular paper, but from a unique blend of cotton and linen fibers. This makes it much more durable, able to withstand the wear and tear of daily circulation, and gives it a crisp feel that's hard to replicate. And let's not forget the coins. The process for minting coins is just as precise. It starts with large coils of metal, usually a specific alloy of steel, nickel, or copper. These coils are fed into a machine that punches out blank discs called planchettes. These planchettes are then heated to soften them, a process called annealing, before being washed and polished. Finally, the shiny planchettes are fed into a coining press. Here, they are struck with immense force between two dies, one for the front, or obverse, and one for the back, or reverse. This single, powerful strike impresses the design onto both sides of the coin and creates the ridged edge, all in a fraction of a second. Millions of coins can be produced this way every single day. From King Mindon's peacock coins, struck with hope and ambition in Mandalay, through the turbulent years of colonial rule and war, to the high-tech secure banknotes and coins of today, the Myanmar Kyat tells an incredible story. Every time a Kyat banknote is printed or a coin is minted, it's another page being written in the ongoing history of Myanmar. The money in our pockets is so much more than just a medium of exchange. It's a piece of history, a work of art, and a symbol of national identity. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through the history of the Myanmar Kyat. You found this as fascinating as I did. Please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that shape our world. Let me know in the comments what currency you'd like to see me cover next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.